Hello, welcome to another live broadcast of Master Investors Company. We're going to be speaking today about why entrepreneurship is financial security. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment or question below on the comment box so that we can come back and answer anything for you. So remember, our mission here at Master Investors Company is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity. Today's video blog is going to be very valuable for you, and it's going to encourage you to start thinking about your financial future right away. Make sure you go to our website. I'm going to also leave the links below of the website and also the blog so that you can read it and have the video blog that we're going to be speaking about today in writing. Sometimes when we read it and we hear it, we can get things out of it. So more than just doing the listening. So reading is very important. I encourage you to always read at least 100 pages a day, an hour, 2-3 hours a day. The more we read, the more we know, and the better inside investors we are, and the more we can make money work hard for us. So I also have a video for you that we just got done. It's a short clip. We're pushing out these really cool videos, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute. I want you to let me know what you think below. I'm going to do that at the end of the blog. When you get to our website, you can go to our courses right over here to the tab where it says all courses, and then you're going to find what are the 10 new rules of money to become wealthy, or you can go to the how to build cash flow with the internet if you want to jumpstart your business and passive income. Ultimately, we're going to be focusing on the asset column. We all have a financial statement. We talked about it on our last live broadcast, and it doesn't matter which class you are on today, whether you're poor, middle class, or rich. We all have a financial statement, and every business and investment has a financial statement. That's why we always say the foundation of true wealth is found in the ability to be able to read our own financial statement and also others' financial statement. But once we master our own financial statement, then it becomes a lot easier to read any business or investment's financial statement, and we can pinpoint exactly whether that is going to be a good investment for our asset column. Remember, here at Master Investor, our rule number 1 is to focus in building passive income. We don't work for earned income. We work to build and acquire cash flow and assets that work in any type of economy. And the beautiful thing about passive income is that it comes in all the time. And the 3 E's of an inside investor is education, experience, and excess of cash. And that comes from having cash flow from a sound asset, okay, that we control under our company. I'm also going to speak about how important it is to have your own corporation, how to legally incorporate with a state that fits the best possible benefits for you and your financial future and your assets. It doesn't matter which state. It does matter which state we incorporate, but it doesn't matter which state we do business in. If we incorporate our company, for example, in Wyoming, then we can do business all over the country. But it's important to pinpoint the right state to have the maximum benefits as an entrepreneur and inside investor. Okay, so how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, is a great course. Make sure you go and join our community. It's only $49.99. You're going to have over 500 pages of financial education, made simple, high quality, and you're going to have a step-by-step guide in how to build your asset column with the internet. If you don't have products, if you don't have a company, this is the course for you. And if you do have a company, then it's also the right course for you, because it's going to help you scale it and take it to the next level. Okay. So again, this course is full of an amazing and extraordinary volume of knowledge that is going to help you really approach money, business, and investing with the ultra wealthy mindset. Okay, we have to understand the new rules of money. We have to understand some history about money and the changes in the law, so that we can be better entrepreneurs. But you can also have the opportunity to complete the personal financial statement that we have in there. This is going to be helpful for the rest of your life. Once you download that personal financial statement, you fill it out, you're going to know where you are financially today and what it will take for you to get from point A to point B financially, and what needs to be looked at and improve in your financial statement today. Okay, it's going to dictate whether it's something is an asset or liability in our life. So very important document that we built here for you. Okay, you're going to be able to download it and fill it out. You can use Excel, or you can print it out as well. And this mutual agreement for a finder's fee is also an awesome agreement that is universal. You can use it when you meet somebody and you're going to maybe do some business with them, and you might have somebody in your network that is going to need their services and products, and you want to make sure you ask for your percentage right up front. It's totally legal and ethical, and the best thing is that you're going to have it in writing. Okay, so that's how we keep relationships growing. And remember, it's all about building our own network, not relying on somebody else's network. And that leads me to today's video blog. Okay, so make sure to go to our website and get this course. And as we move forward, we're going to be adding more things in here. If you need a live consultation, then you can go to that digital course there, and we schedule a live consultation with one of our team members. And also I will be available as well for the person or the people that want to have a live consultation, so that we can take a look at your goals and your needs today financially, so that we can improve it and we can build a business plan, and so that we can attack and make sure that we are building the asset column successfully with cash flow and assets that make you passive income today. Okay, we can get rich fast. We can do it with guidance and ease. Remember, investment and business is all about doing it as a team. It's a team sport, right? That's what we say here in our community. Anyway, let's dive into today's video blog. Go to our blog right here and find or you can hit the link down in the description below, and you can find it here. Why entrepreneurship is financial security. Okay, I love this topic because today, especially in the age that we live in, you have to understand that we are in the information age since 1989. That's when we enter the information age from the industrial age, okay? And from that point on, technology has advanced rapidly. And if we think about 10 years ago, 20 years ago, how fast and how much more artificial intelligence we have, that means that we can actually tap into riches quickly, and we can start building our asset column with no money, right? We can start without any money, because if you need money to make money, then you don't have the right knowledge and you don't know what you're doing exactly when it comes down to investing, because it does not take money to make money. It takes knowledge. It takes an idea backed up by confidence, and that's what money is, an idea backed up by confidence. Today, money is monopoly money, it's fiat, it's fake, is paper, is a currency, it's not real money. and it's digital, in fact. So as we know, when you get a credit card, you get a blip on the screen. It's not a physical thing, and you can spend that right away. Okay, and so it is really the transaction and the speed in which we can make a sale and we can acquire debt is increasing by the day, because money is digital today. So we can actually tap into resources and tools and debt quickly, and we don't need money to make money. We need to have the right knowledge so that we can use debt, other people's money, and make money with that, right? But it's not our money. It's not even money, because it's an idea, it's a number on the screen, right? So I want you to think about this. A lot of people think financial freedom has to do with having a job security. Majority of the population, they work hard their whole life to retire somewhat okay. They don't even have enough to live the way they live in their younger years when they retire, if they work hard at a job for a long time, okay? And that goes back to also 1974, when Congress enacted ERISA, is a law, the Employment Retirement Income Security Act. Basically forced the employees, a majority of people around the world who works for a company, to invest in the stock market without knowing anything about investing, and all they're doing is investing for capital gains. Remember, something is an asset when it puts money in our pocket today in the form of passive income. If it's not doing that, then it's a liability. So let's call those fake assets, right? If you're putting in money in the 401k, mutual funds, CDs, they're not making you money today. You can't grab the money, you can't touch it. It's not bringing you dividends, unless it's giving you dividends and you have a smart strategy that you have control over that strategy. But most of the time when people work at a company, they are forced to invest in a 401k in exchange for them to get some capital gains when they retire. And so other people are doing things with their money. They don't even know what's going on. They don't have a voice over the companies which they're investing on. And so what we do here at Master Investors Community is that we teach, we give you the knowledge, the tools, the resources, so that you can start building your own asset column and secure your financial future by building your own assets and acquiring them, if you will, right? Because there are assets that are already built that we can acquire. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to start focusing on your passive income. 3 types of income: earned income, when a person trades their time for money. We have capital gain income, which is a portfolio, comes from portfolio or paper trades, right? Stocks, when you buy a stock for a certain price and then you sell it in the future for a higher price, that gain is capital gain. Or when you acquired a home for a certain price and you flip it, you remodel it and you flip it for capital gain, that's capital gain. It comes from flipping, buying low and selling high. We don't focus in those 2 types of income here at Master Investors. We actually solely focus on passive income, because that's what truly gives us total freedom and true wealth. Passive income comes from a cash flowing asset, a real asset that we control under our company or companies, and we have the ability to improve that asset, to build within that asset, and to scale it, and we can see it grow, and we can touch the passive income every single day as it comes from the autopilot sales that it makes through the systems that we have in place. So a true business, a sound asset, is a system of systems, okay? I hope that is helpful and is music to your ears, because it is to me and our community here, Master Investor, to understand that, hey, we can actually build passive income and we can make money work hard for us. We don't have to work hard for money. We don't have to, you know, rely on the market if it's going to go up or down. If we acquire real estate property, it's so that we control it for long term or whatever time we're going to control it, but it's to acquire passive income. We're going to do short term rentals, or we're going to put it on Airbnb, but we're going to want to see that cash flow. We're not holding or living in the house to hopefully sell it when the market goes up, because as an inside investor, aka master investor, we know that the market goes up and down, right? So what we wrote here on the blog is this: do you have a safe, secure job? Many people used to think so, but are now realizing that the idea of a secure job is more illusion than reality, due to the many reasons we are going to cover in this video blog. Why entrepreneurship is financial security? Let us explain in this valuable blog right here. Job security is a thing of the past due to technology and artificial intelligence taking over the jobs. So now the restaurant owner does not need a waitress or a waiter, because they have a robot, you know, going out there delivering the food to the customers. Now you have iPads on the tables. You can order without speaking to anybody, and the food comes in on a machine, on artificial intelligence, you know, person that is not even real. It's just a robot. And so it comes in, gives you the food, and even talks to you. And so we are, you know, being taken by artificial intelligence as we speak. So the job that you thought you're going to have in 10 years might not be a job anymore, because it's a lot easier to manage artificial intelligence. They don't complain. They don't have feelings. At least maybe in the future they will, but mainly a machine just does that job, that task, and does it very well. And so for the business owner, is very good at the end. Artificial intelligence having a system, because we can lower our overhead. We don't have to pay a person. We don't have to pay their pension. And in 1974, when that act that we talked about a minute ago got enacted by Congress, basically what changed was that the company, we don't have to give you a pension. If you don't put anything on your 401k or mutual funds, then we don't have to match anything. And so a lot of times people don't put anything in their 401k, so the company is free from also giving you pension. So they don't have to, by the time you retire, you might have nothing for your pension, because if you didn't put any money into your 401k, which is a fake asset, it's not putting money in the time being until you retire, it's a fake asset. And when it does give you money, it's capital gain income. It's not passive income. So, and that will be taxed to at a higher bracket. Passive income is taxed at the lowest bracket, okay? So make sure you give us a like if you love what you're hearing so far. And if it's been helpful, please leave a comment below so that we can start growing our community more and more as we touch more lives around the world, okay? So 10 years ago, a study was done by Simply Hire, reported that 33% of college graduates listed job security as their top priority. Tied for second were salary and healthcare or other benefits at 23%. Last were culture and size. So the employee mindset always seeks for benefits, security, healthcare, and other benefits. That sounds good to them. But I'm going to show you how you can secure your financial future and have everything that you ever desire by controlling your own assets, by learning more about financial education and having the right knowledge to raise capital, to use other people's money, other people's time, to use systems that do the selling and telling for you, okay, even while you're asleep. Because if a business does not make money without you being in the midst, then it's not really a business. You have a job. You own a job. So what we're doing here is building a business or an asset, right? And then we move into another asset. and there are 5 different asset classes that we can invest on. We talked about it on another live broadcast, but we can focus on more than 2 of them, and we can start building cash flow and assets on all of them, meaning that they're going to be producing passive income. If it's not producing passive income right away, then we don't really want to focus on that, because remember, our goal here is to build our asset column with cash flow and assets, real assets, sound assets that put money into our pocket even when we're sleeping, okay? Otherwise, it's not an asset. And we cannot scale a business unless it makes money on its own, okay? So once a business starts making money on its own and on autopilot, then we can really scale the business, we can leverage, and we can then take it to the next level financially, okay? So it's very important to start thinking with the larger vision of the business running on its own. It's okay for us to be working on the business, not in the business as an employee, but on the business to scale it, to grow it, and to make sure that the systems are in place to have it run on its own so that it can make us money and it can work hard for us. Remember, here at Master Investor, we make money work hard for us. That's the ultimate goal, to have money be a slave to us, okay? And you can do so very quickly. Of course, these numbers came at no surprise. Growing up, our teachers and parents repeatedly told us to go to college and then get a job, because that's how we could ensure a secure future. And that seemed to be the greatest thing to do, right? And we hear all the time still around the world, people still have that mindset, and we need to change that and other values that are hinder the ability to see a world of freedom and true wealth and being able to reach our passions and live through our purpose. And so, and who we were to argue, they all follow that path, and so did the generations before them. It seems like the smart thing to do, but what exactly is job security? The answer is an illusion. A secure future means entrepreneurship, not employment. At some point, it dawns on every employee, probably while slaving away at their desk while past dinner one evening, right? That they aren't in charge. In other words, when, I'm not sure if you have a job, whoever is watching this, but if you sit at your job, whatever you do, sometimes you might be drifting off and thinking, hey, you're slave to this. You're not in charge. You have to tell people when you're going to go to the bathroom, when you're going to be late, when you need to take a day off because you don't feel good. You're not in charge of your own time. And our most precious asset we have is our time. When you work for a company, you simply aren't in the driver's seat. You work the hours they assign, you get a raise or a portion when they allow it to happen, and if they want to do it, you get access only to the resources they provide. You get stuck with them, with the team they hire. You get vacation time when they approve it, and you could get fired or laid off and not notice. Looking at it from that point of view makes you really think twice about the so-called job security. You're lucky to have it as an employee. Why would you let a money-hungry company determine your value, your worth, and your future? Think about that, right? Because you have passions and you're worth whatever you put your mind to it. So if you're training yourself to have $1 on your time, then you're not going to be able to reach your highest potential because you're limiting yourself. And truly, you're a person that has potential and is a special in a certain way that people around the world will pay millions for your solutions and your problem-solving products that you can bring to the world, and you can actually impact the world positively because you have visions, you have dreams that other people don't have, but you have to act on them, okay? Looking at it from that point of view makes you really think twice about the so-called job security you are lucky to have as an employee, right? So taking a less traveled path, sure, you could job hop around like millennials do in 2019, Career Building noted that employers expect 45% of their newly hired college graduates to stay with the company for less than 2 years in order to move up the food chain of a corporation faster. But what happens when they outsource your job overseas or have a back quarter and lay off half your department and stick you with twice the workload? Or they decide that you didn't earn your bonus this year because you missed one of your 14 goals, or the economy takes a nosedive and you can't land another job because of the law of supply and demand. The list of possibilities goes on and on because there are variables that prevent you from controlling your own destiny when you choose the path of job security via employment. Control, especially when working for an employer, is simply an illusion. So you have no control. Basically, you have no say into your own time, in your own destination. You're investing time and day after day to build somebody else's dream. When are you going to start building your dream? That's my question to you on this video blog. Are you ready to start building your passive income? Are you ready to start working on yourself and changing the habits that are keeping you small, that are keeping you from reaching and touching your passions on a daily basis, and learning how to monetize them? Because again, you are special in some way or another, that people around the world are waiting for you to bring it out and exhibit that. And so we have millions of problems that needs to be solved. So we're going to be focusing our eyes into solving problems so that we can bring products and solutions to the marketplace. Every time we build a business is to solve a problem. And so we want you to focus on solving problems, welcome them, and marry your passions and learn how to use knowledge and the resources that we have in front of us, such as the internet, to start building our passive income and our true wealth. Okay? Another option. So what's your other option? Starting your own business. And we talked about it yesterday or 2 days ago on a live broadcast. Okay? Why the 3 reasons to start your own business. And one of them was the access to cash flow, the access to passive income all the time, even when the economy crashes. Okay, that may sound a bit intimidating. Maybe in the beginning, that means starting a side gig. Sure, there's still plenty of variables to figure out, and it is not like you can control everything, but the sky is the limit. It's not even the sky is the limit. There's no limit when it comes to your earning potential. There's no roof when you have your own business that runs on itself. You can scale it, you can use leverage, and if it's something that people want around the world, if it's a problem that you're solving that has millions of people wanting that solution, then there's no limit. Think about it, right? So, and you will be in the driver's seat of your own career for a change. Giving up a 9-to-5 gig could actually give you more job security than you have ever experienced in your life by having your own business and learning how to build your own asset column. Unless born out of necessity, starting a business overnight doesn't happen for most people. But again, with today's technology, you can get incorporated very quickly, right? In less than an hour, you have your company. You can start using other people's products. So you just find the market that you're interested in serving, and you find a product that you're passionate about, building a system around that will offer that to the people that needs that solution on autopilot. So we don't even need our own products. We are in the age that there are systems and companies that are already built that we can partner up with and start bringing in the network and building a community around those products that we are offering to the marketplace. But the most important thing is that we attach ourselves to a system of systems, a business that has those systems already made for us, the 8 elements, and learn how to build them as well, because is something that no one will ever take that away from you, and it can really make you a millionaire. And if you don't want to be a millionaire or a billionaire or a trillionaire, then you are going to be very affluent in your life, okay, at your own idea of how wealthy you want to be, because you might be happy with $10,000 per month on passive income, and to you that's like, hey, I'm living like a king, or you're living like a queen, and you feel like you're Jeff Bezos, right, or whatever. So it all depends on what your needs are and what is your ultimate purpose in life. So something that I want you to do by the end of this video is, what is your purpose in life? What are your passions? And do you have a business? Yes or no? And do you have a job? Yes or no? I also want you to, go to our website and download and join our community on how to build cash flow with the internet, because it's going to help you start making that cash flow that you need in order to break away from the rat race. Okay, so let's continue here. In fact, most people start building a side business while maintaining their full-time jobs, and then eventually reach the magical tipping point where they can't take on more side work unless they quit their job and remove the safety net of a steady paycheck and benefits. The good news is it is easier than ever to become an entrepreneur. For a little inspiration, check out these 5 hustle ideas. We left the link there. Knowing the difference. So what does being your own employer change the narrative? Just refer to our cash flow circle below. Right? We have on the left side the employee, the self-employed, and on the right side the business owner and the inside investor. Take a look at this and pinpoint where you are today. Employee, as an employee, you exchange your time and your effort for income. If you're not working, you're not getting paid. Your security is 100% at the hands of your employer, no matter what you contribute. Self-employed. While being self-employed, you work for yourself and may eventually see a result of the time and effort that you put into your work. Flexibility and freedom are still not necessarily attainable here. Whereas an employee, you have a job. As a self-employed person, you simply own your job. Business owner, on the right side of the cash flow circle. As a business owner, you will have a business that generates passive income. You will see a direct result of your time and effort, and your income doesn't rely on active work. Here, you also have the ability to determine the fate of your future. Here, you may even have people working hard for you to generate an income, aka passive income. And we might not even need people. We might just have the systems in place. If you follow our step-by-step guide, you can actually see the opportunity that we have if we use the systems that we provide to you on our resources inside of our courses, okay? Because you can start building passive income without hiring anybody. You need systems that do the selling and telling for us, artificial intelligence that is already made for us. And then we have the inside investor. Finally, as an inside investor, the only thing working is our money. Okay, you are on a golf course. Enjoy that, because it is the ultimate goal, is to be able to, be totally free doing what we love to do and looking at our money grow, because it's working hard for us. For every dollar, we're telling them, hey, you're gonna bring $100 more, $1,000. We're gonna the more we understand business, the better we're going to become at making money work hard for us. For the sake of this blog, however, we are really comparing being an employee to being a business owner. Now, when you think about job security, do you really think you have any of it while working for your boss? Create your own job security. With self-employed, you can diversify your client base in a way that provides the job security you need to sleep well each night. If you happen to lose a client, you still have others that will keep the money rolling in while you look for a replacement. Entrepreneurship offers a virtually unlimited income potential, because you can drum up more business if we need more money or cash flow. We also set your own prices, which means we can charge what our time and expertise are worth in the market. Once your business is booming, we can cherry pick which clients we want to work with and avoid the ones who are difficult or don't pay on time. We will never again be in a position where we have to ensure something that frustrates us because we control the direction of our business and our time. Once a business makes passive income on its own, then it is time to scale it. Very important that a business can eventually make money all alone. Rely solely on ourselves. If we learn anything in the last few years is that anything can happen thanks COVID, right? As we learn, that is why relying on others as a sole source of income can be detrimental to any illusion of security you think you have with being a 9-to-5 employee or the rat race. We totally understand why many Americans have been suckered into the work hard for them and retire mentality. But it is important to know that most retirement programs are set up with the mindset that we will retire poor. So when it comes to our journey to financial freedom, remember that we are the architect of our life and need to be in control in order to build ultimate wealth and have riches the way we want to have it, right? Our success depends upon figuring out what we want and how we are going to get there in a way that fits our values, spirits, interests, and passion. The secret is to invest in ourselves and build our asset column. Financial freedom is all about you. To realize your reward of financial freedom, you need to figure out what you really want deep down in your heart and soul. Set goals and then take action to make it happen. This is not easy, but very possible. As E.E. Cummings said, it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Today, you cannot rely on anyone but yourself for security and to live the life you want to live. So make it happen, set a specific goals, get the financial education you need, and take action on what you learn. Now, you may very well be met with some opposition when you start down the path towards entrepreneurship. Your friends or family might question whether or not you are making the right decision and worried that you are giving up the intangible job security everyone is always worried about. Politely ask them, what is job security anyway? And listen carefully to their response. No doubt they will list of things that contribute to a false sense of security, like a salary, benefits, and bonuses. But you know the truth, and that is what will set you apart and help you achieve the financial independence we all crave. If you wish to learn how to create your own path and begin building the asset column, then go read How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. There's much more to life than the traditional American dream. Think big, take control over your life, and start your journey to financial freedom with us today here at Master Investor, or find you other mentors that can help you get there. Why entrepreneurship is financial security? Because it is the way to build passive income even when technology takes away every single job out there and live the lifestyle we want. Entrepreneurship will also hedge against any bad economy, since a true master investor knows that the markets and economy go up and down. We can prepare for any type of economy. It's not about predicting the economy, but it's about being prepared with the right knowledge so that we can cash flow in any type of economy. Therefore, we prepare for any type of economy, and we focus on building assets that produce cash flow, aka passive income. How to build cash flow with the internet, that's the cover page. Turn passive income on. Great ebook. You're going to have it for life. And as we grow, we're going to start packing that digital course of 49. That's going to be so valuable, and it's changing people's life around the world. So make sure you join our community and become a pay partner, because it's going to change your financial life for the better. Okay, I'm also going to add some resources right here. As you can see, you can follow us on Instagram at Master Investor. Look for the logo, podcast, newsletter, TikTok, And also, I haven't forgot, I told you I had a little video for you since we're done over here. And I want you to tell me in the comments what you think of the video. Let me pull it up right here. Let me see if I can find it over here. There it is. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Remember, our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your business. And as much, if you have any questions, like I said, drop them below. We're going to come back and answer them. Anybody out there that want to maybe give us an idea of what you think of the video, give us some feedback. We appreciate it. Make sure you also turn on the notifications so that you can get notified every time we become in live, which we're doing just about every day, okay? And we're going to continue doing that. Also visit our website at www.masterinvestor.education. And remember, the exercise is, what are your passions? What is your purpose in life? And do you have a business? Do you have a job? What are your assets today that are producing passive income? And if you have none, then it's okay. You can start building them. Go to our digital course and make sure you join our community. I'll see you on the next live video. And thank you again. Bye for now.